Hey everybody, how's it
Hey
going?
everyone!
It is Adam and Elsie here to spread the love and hope, help others prosper every day. And our life mission and goal, if you don't know by now, is to really spread the love, give hope, give love, and really one way we choose to do that is through these videos, is to encourage people through these videos, short videos, and we talk a lot about marriage. But we're not your marriage gurus, but we also know that when how you do one thing is how you do everything. And a lot of the principles that we teach, you can take, doesn't only just apply to marriage, it applies to every area of your life, whether it be business, work, what else, school, I don't know, anything really. And so yeah, so we do these videos because we know it can help you not only in your marriage, but also in other areas, right?
Yes.
Yes. So today's topic is oh, go ahead.
Is your spouse's love tank full or not?
So is your spouse's love tank full or not? Is your love tank full?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so
It is. It is.
And so that's if you don't know already, kind of what love tank means. 5 love languages by Gary Chapman, I believe his name is. Go get it, look it up, or just go Google, put 5 love languages or love tank, and you can kind of understand what that means. And at that point, we're not going to just explain that as we explained it before, because we're kind of keeping it short.
Yes.
But this idea little stemmed from a new book that we're reading, Love and War by John and Stacey Eldridge.
It's gonna be backward, but
No, it should be fine.
oh, is it?
But find your way to something beautiful in your marriage is the subtitle. But it talks about love language, or like filling the person's love tank. But it talks about that they compare your spouse or each other to leaking pots. And what does that mean is that even though every day you might fill your spouse's love tank to the fullest, we still have that hunger. We're leaking. We still need it. It can't just be filled that one time throughout the whole year. It has to be done on a daily basis. And so what do you think are some things that if I did, that would just overflow in your love tank? What are some things that if I did today, it would just overflow in your love tank?
Just for today. Just today? Like,
Yeah, so if I just did everything today that filled your love tank to the max, what are some things?
house duties. Like doing laundry or putting dishes away or putting dishes in a dishwasher or clean dishes. Really acts of service stuff. That's one love language that you guys can look up, but it's anything, and also just other stuff as well. I mean, just there's a lot of things, but majority of the time it's more of act of service. If Adam does something without me even asking, or there's times so he'll ask me like, is there something that you want me to do? Another thing is that he encourages me, and sometimes I don't really look like I'm encouraged or like from him, but encouragement is really good as well if I'm going through something. He helps me with a lot of stuff.
And so if I did that, let's say 1 or 2 times a year, how would you feel? Would you feel full?
No.
And why is that? Because again, we're like leaking pots. We need it constantly on a daily basis, and we're almost like a sponge. We can take it all in, but then the next morning we wake up, we're dry, we're ready to get filled again.
How about you?
You could, well, it's kind of, I mean, this is kind of what we're going into. So like, for my love language is physical touch, but so we could have had, the best sex the night before. We could have kicked over the nightstand, had the feet curling with like gang signs like this. Could have been swinging from the chandeliers, just off the top of the charts sex. And we go to sleep, but guess what? I'm gonna want it again the next day. Why? Because we're leaking pots. We need it filled. It can't just happen once. It has to be done over and over again. Or we could have had the best dinner, the best conversation, the best date night ever. But guess what? Down the line, we're gonna need it over and over again. And so I love how they make that connection between we're gonna have to do it on a daily basis. And now part 2, I forgot if I mentioned this, but we're gonna do a 2-part video this part one is kind of just setting it up of understanding that in order to fill our love tanks, because we're not necessarily greedy, we're hungry. It's our desire. It's
Just
our
like anything,
love tank is full.
like
Yeah.
food or food, water. I mean, you need that daily. I mean, yeah.
And for a spouse, all we can do is kind of take a ladle and fill it up as much as we can, and we're gonna give you the best way to fill it up in part two, to almost either turn on the faucet or patch up the hole and turn on the faucet to make sure you're overflowing. Right now, all you kind of do daily, which is just kind of fill that ladle and make sure their love tank is being filled. But there's definitely a better way to make sure it's always full. But definitely, as a spouse, you have to commit. You're committing to each other and making sure that you do put action towards filling their love tank. Right?
Yes.
Anything?
No, because I don't want to go and add something else for our next video, so I'm just gonna...
Yeah, we'll save it. But so just think about that. So is your spouse's love tank full or not? Well, it probably may have been today, but also think about it's probably not tomorrow. It's probably not once they go to sleep. It's not full anymore. It's a new day, new morning. They're same way you need food every single day. Same way you need water. You gotta water yourself. You gotta water their love tank. Fill that up.
Just like you're watering your plant, they need to water every day.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it really, anything aspect of life, if you look at different things, you can, it relates to that. So, but for this, we're talking about marriage and even relationship, with a, friend or whatnot, but.
Yeah. Any area. Again, this we talk about marriage a lot, but it relates to so many aspects. School. You can't just do your homework once out of the whole year. Business. You can't just talk to one client throughout the whole year, unless they're paying you $100,000 and that's your goal. Then that's fine. But you got to talk. You have to do more. You got to fill it on a daily. But yeah. So, hey, like I said, our mission and goal is to really spread the love and hope. Encourage people. We know at this time people need love. They need encouragement, and so that's why we choose to do this, because we want people to grow. And if you want to be part of that mission, you want to join that with us, or you just need more association, want to get around more people who can speak that life into you like we have in our life, reach out to us. Message us on Facebook. If you go probably to any social media site, put like hashtag Not Your Marriage Gurus, you'll probably see videos, and that way you can connect to us. Or spreadthelove10 at yahoo.com, or spreadthelovedevelopment at yahoo.com. So find us, reach out to us. We're here for you to help spread the love and hope.
And prosper every day. Bye.
Bye.